Hey gorgeous girl, I want to give you a pat on the back and say well done. You are doing better than you think. If you're seeing this message, maybe this was destined for you. I wanted to record this today because I think I would have enjoyed watching something like this several years ago when I was 3.5 stone heavier than I am now, when I felt stuck in my life, when I was struggling with my weight, emotional eating. Yeah, I would have probably liked to have seen something that said, you're doing better than you think, well done. So I wanted to be the conveyor of said message because you are doing better than you think. So we're already on day 5 of January, New Year, and people always, no, well, not always, but lots of people like to set New Year resolutions. Myself, I prefer to I don't even call it a resolution, it's like a goal, and I can set that anytime. It could be September the 22nd, who cares? You set it whenever you want. A lot of people tie it to the date of the new year. Whether that's up to them. However, there is some slight flawed in that, because if you're anchoring your resolution, your goal, to a certain date, and then we're several dates in and something's happened and you have quote failed, you haven't, but we see it as failure, then it's like, oh well, I've ruined it. You haven't ruined it. It's day 5. Who cares? So you had a chocolate and you were on a diet. Who cares? So you went hell for leather with the exercise and now your body is aching. Well, I do care about that. So should you. Give yourself a bit of rest. Go easy on yourself. And then get back to it. Who cares? Nobody cares if you quote unquote fail. It's only you that cares. Keep going. Keep going. You are doing better than you think. And I have to say, using this opportunity to give myself a little pat on the back, because a few years ago, yeah, I was stuck. Yes, I don't want to say unhappy. I wasn't unhappy. I had a lot of happiness around me that I was grateful for, good relationships, for example. But I did feel unfulfilled. That's probably the best way to describe it. And I just tuned in. How did I get out of that state? I tuned into what felt good. I did more of what felt good. So even though I used to do exercise and it used to be a kicking myself in the I need to get moving, I need to lose weight, I need to get fit. So I would beat myself up to go. Well, there's no fun in that. You don't feel good doing that. I decided I liked the way I felt after I'd done exercise. I liked the freedom I felt in my body and mind. So I started doing more of what brought me joy. So like maybe the HIIT class might be the best thing for your toning and all of this, but I went to dance. I went to dance and I twirled around like a ballerina. I actually did start ballet in my 40s, I might have been 43. I started ballet class, really enjoyed it, loved it. I was worried about being a fat ballerina. I was the biggest person there. Who cares? I had fun. I enjoyed it. I did stop going after a while because after I'd sort of indulged it and thought, yeah, this is fun, I found things that I preferred. So bar would be one of those things. It contains the element of ballet. I like the discipline. I like the drills. I like the movement and the holding, the posture. That's all part of bar class. Without the trying to leap in the air. And when you're like, what was I? I was probably 15 stone at the time, leaping with no cushioning under my feet. Ballet slippers have no impact protection. It wasn't good for my feet, leaping and trying to land when I was 15 stone. But hey, it is what it is. The love of ballet, the love of dance got me to going to my gym and doing more exercise there that I love. So I don't want this video to be too long. Keep going. That's the message. Keep going. You are doing better than you think. I'm cheering you on. And one day, maybe in a few years, maybe you'll record a video like this to cheer yourself on, to say to you, thank you for keeping going, even when it was tough, because you fucking did it. Good girl.